Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be learning how to do this gorgeous red bikini top. And in my next video, I'm going to be teaching you how to do the bottom, so make sure you stay tuned. Since this channel is new, I really want to hear from you guys of what type of patterns you want to see, things you want to see more of, so make sure to leave a comment down below and let me know. And the other thing I need you to let me know is if I should crochet a rose on here or if I should do 2 daisies. This is very beginner friendly, very simple bikini top, and we're gonna be doing single crochets. So if you don't know how to do single crochets, make sure you go check out my last video. I go very slow, it's very beginner friendly. So yeah, let's get started, let's dive in. Hi everybody, so today for this bikini, we're gonna be using Catania yarn. This is 50 grams and this should be enough for an entire bikini, at least a small bikini. I love this. This is 100% cotton. And it's perfect for a bikini. It holds up very well. So this will work for a bikini in water. And it's amazing. So let's get started. For me, I'm doing a 3.5 millimeter. I usually do a 3.25, but today I decided to do a 3.5. And you're gonna need a stitch marker. If you don't have a stitch marker, you can always use a bobby pin or something, but I highly recommend getting a stitch marker. It's gonna make this so much easier. We're going to start with a slip knot, as always. And for this one, I'm going to chain 16. So to find out the chain for your size, a good thing to do is go ahead and measure from the bottom of your boob to the middle. I'm gonna do 16. I want a little bit of height, so 16 has always been my magic number. And today we're going to be doing single crochets. If you're a beginner and you don't know how to do that yet, I have a video on how to do single crochet, so go watch that and then come back. We're gonna start off with a single crochet in the second one. So we're gonna skip this first one and go in the second one and single crochet. And we're gonna do that all the way till the end, and then I'll show you what to do at the end. Okay, so we're here at the very last one, and here we're gonna do 3, and then we're gonna put the stitch marker in the middle one. So this is just so that we turn, we're going to put 3 in the same stitch. So 1, 2, and 3. And the stitch marker is going to go straight into the second stitch. Straight into the second stitch. And now we're going to continue with single crochets down the other side. So we go 1, this is how it should be looking so far. So if you get a little bit confused, the ends can be a little bit confusing, just make sure you're counting and that you have the same number on each side. So don't count this top stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So yay, we got it. All right, and we are going to now chain 1 and turn. Go into this first stitch, single crochet all the way up, 1 in every stitch. You can always do these with a double crochet as well. Same thing, or a half double crochet. I just really like the look of like small stitches on a bikini. That's just a personal preference for me. I just think it looks better. But especially when you're working with smaller yarn, a double crochet might be a smarter idea, because when you do single crochet, it is going to take a lot longer. And to be honest, on the bottoms, a lot of times I end up just doing a double crochet, but the tops, I don't know what it is. I like the look of smaller rows. So we're here at the top, at the middle stitch, and we're going to take this stitch marker out and do 3 single crochets into that same stitch again. And then second stitch from last. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna put this one in the middle one in the second stitch, and we are going to keep going. We're just gonna go back down the same way with single crochets, 1 in every single stitch, and we're getting to the last 3. And get your little stitch in that very last one. And now we are going to chain 1, turn your work, 1 single crochet in the first, and we are going to keep going around like this. And right here, we're going to take the stitch marker out and we're going to do another 3 single crochets into the same stitch. 1, 2, 3. Stop there and make sure this is the third, this is the second, and we're putting it right into the second. And single crochets in every stitch back down. I'm going to be doing a new video every week, so let me know what are some patterns that you're excited to see. Leave a comment, leave any constructive criticism you want. Someone said last time that they needed written patterns, so I might start putting those up on my Etsy account. My Etsy is Crow Jazzy if y'all want to go check that out. Alright, and we're at the end, the last single crochet, and this is how it should be looking. Boop, that's perfect. Love this color, by the way. I honestly don't crochet with red enough. Okay, we're going to chain 1 and turn, and then again just 1 single crochet in every single. I need to get one of those yarn ball things that like spin your yarn for you, so you don't have to keep doing this throughout. So annoying. Okay, yes, I'm going to invest in a yarn ball. Not a yarn ball, but a yarn spinner, you know what I mean? So 1 single crochet all the way in every single one. Not doing anything different. Okay, and now that we're at the stitch marker, you're gonna take that stitch marker out and 3 single crochets into the same stitch. 1, 2, and 3. And that's the third, so this one's the second. Just count backwards and put it in the middle. Good job. Once you've secured that, now we're just going to go all the way down 1 single crochet in every stitch like we've been doing. Okay, so this is how it looks so far. Do you see what I mean by like, I just like the small rows. I think for me personally, I feel like it looks better. But if you want less work or to do this in less time, do exactly what I'm doing, just with double crochets. I would say double crochets only look really good on a bikini if it's smaller thread like this one. I just love how the single crochet looks. on this specifically. I'm gonna do the rest off camera, and I'm gonna come back and tell you how many of these. I think this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but I like to count them just in blobs of like 1, 2, 3, you know what I mean? I'm gonna come back and let you know how many I did, and then we're gonna do the other bra, and then I'm gonna show you how to attach everything, how to sew everything together, how to do this bottom so that we can get a string through it. So I will be right back. Okay, so I'm just counting by these big rows, which is 2 each, and I did 7 of them, so that's 14 rows. If you're using double crochet, it'll be about 7. And I just want to say, these curl a little bit. Once you wear them, it's not going to be like that. But if you are really worried about it, you can spray it with a little bit of water, lay it flat, lay like a book over it or something heavy, or if you want it in this bra shape, you can pin it to a bra and do the same thing. It won't stay forever, but it'll make this conform a little bit better. So we're just finishing this last part with single crochets. Go all the way down, and then I'll show you how to do the bottom so that we can thread the string through it. So we do the last single crochet here, and then we're gonna chain up 3, and we're gonna do a half double crochet. So we're gonna skip 1 row and do a half double crochet into the second. So to do a half double crochet, you are gonna yarn over, skip this one, go into this one, pull the yarn up, and you're gonna have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. Then we're gonna chain 1, skip 1 row and go into the next one and half double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 row, half double crochet. So it's going to be looking like this, and that's where we're going to thread the chain through that's going to go around your body. So chain 1 and skip 1, half double crochet into the next, and just keep doing that all the way down. And since we don't have any real stitches, it can make it a little bit hard, but you can kind of see the rows here. Skip 1, go into the next. And it doesn't matter too much, but you might want to try to have the same amount of holes as the other bra cup. And we're going to tie that off. And now we're going to go ahead with the chains. So for the chains, I like to use a smaller hook. So I used a 3.5 for the body. I'm going to use about a 2.5 for the chain. And I am going to go ahead. So what we're going to do is just put our hook right through there, make a slip knot. put your slip knot on your hook and pull it through, and then we're just gonna make chains like normal. I'm going to chain up 110. So make those chains and you can measure on yourself what size exactly you want to do. I'm gonna do 110 and I will meet you there and show you what to do next. Just chained 110 and then I'm gonna switch to a 3mm hook. I'm gonna go ahead and slip stitch back down. So go into here, pull up a loop, and don't yarn over, just pull through the other loop. Pull up a loop and pull through. Go through the chain, pull up a loop, and pull through the other loop. So we're just gonna continue this all the way down. It's a little bit tedious, so I completely understand if you would rather do a single crochet all the way down. It's gonna make your chain a little bit thicker. I like the way this looks, but it does get tedious, so it's your choice if you wanna do this. I just found that they look a lot better if you are gonna do it this way. It comes out a lot cleaner if you use a smaller hook for this one and just a slightly bigger one coming back down for your slip stitches. So we're gonna keep doing this all the way down and then I'm gonna meet you at the end. Okay, so now that we have both of those strings done, we're going to go ahead and I did the same thing for the weights. I did 300. If you are not doing this slip stitch thing, probably a little bit less. You can go ahead and measure this around your own waist, but make sure that you give it a little bit of extra room, especially if you're doing the slip stitch. So after you have that done, you can either do this by attaching a tapestry needle to this and going in and out. You can use your crochet hook to pull this up. I'm just gonna use my hands, but you can use a tapestry needle or use your crochet hook to do this. We're going to go ahead and you can decide if you want to leave this on this up or if you want to go over the first stitch. I'm gonna go ahead and go over the first stitch, under the next one, and just go through these holes, weaving it over and under like that. Up through this hole and down through this hole. And it'll look something like that. And we're just gonna keep going back and forth, pulling this string through. And it's gonna come up here, so that's perfect. You can do it the opposite way too, and these will curve out a little bit more, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it in, so when you pull it, it's gonna kind of come in like that a little bit. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and do the same thing through here. Whatever you did on the other side, you do on this one. Okay, hello everybody. Make sure that these are on the same side. So I don't know if you can see, but these two are different, and my stitch is facing this way on this side and the other way on the other side. So don't make that mistake. Make sure that they're facing the same way. You see how now this stitch is facing the same way. So I hate when I make little technical mistakes like that. Okay, so I also made another mistake. Please don't make this mistake. Learn from me while you're watching. I literally just told y'all to make sure that the holes are the same number, but I didn't do that. So we now have different holes. So what that means is that this stitch is under over here and it's over here. So do you see what I'm saying? So they're kind of facing different ways because I have an uneven number. So just make sure that these match up, that you have the same amount of stitches at the bottom. Yeah, so I will be fixing that, but not at the moment. So just make sure that you don't make that mistake, okay? Thank you. I'm literally telling y'all not to make the mistake that I just ended up making, but it's an easy fix. We'll do that. So just go ahead and weave all your ends in. Take your tapestry needle and make sure to just sew it in behind. Make sure you weave them in on the back. Or a nice little trick is to weave them in while you're crocheting. And cut those ends off. And I always tell everybody to get a tapestry needle, and then I don't get a tapestry needle. But do what I say, not what I do, you know what I mean? Well, do what I do too, but just don't make the same mistakes. Okay, another trick is if you cut this off too short and your needle's long, you can go ahead and just put your needle where it needs to go, like this, and then thread your thread afterward. See what I mean? And pull it through. That's perfect. And cut off the little fuzzies. And boom, you're done. That's it. I already sewed in the other ends. But there you go, babes. I hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know how it was for you, how it turned out. Let me know if you have any questions and what you want to see more of. I'm going to be doing the bottoms for this in another video, and then I'm going to go ahead and teach you how to do like some daisies and some little designs, maybe a rose. Let me know which one you want to see, just to make this a little bit more decorative and not as plain. But I think it came out super cute. So let me know how it came out for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and comment, subscribe for more. I will be doing the bottoms in the next video, so see you there.